Heading to book club. Are you?
Meet you there.
I thought Logan might bail. But I told him we bring more snacks this time. I have him figured out.
My plan backfired. Thought choosing a weird book would drive people.
Why would you do that?
More punch for the rest of us.
Why have I not heard of Crash Morgan? I know it's an older book, but this is exactly the...
Ready to kick?
I am ready.
All right, Logan, I need to know. Why did you choose this book?
I'll tell you, just not yet. I want to hear what you thought of this book.
It was written in the 1940s, so I expected some repugnant attitudes and phrases. But it surprised me. The writing was simple, yet the story was deeper than it had any right to be.
What was your favorite part?
It's in the chapter where Crash and the princess escape the Zorgots. The next morning, they see the sun rise and Mars rising beside it. When the princess asks what the future holds and Crash just stares at Mars as it eclipses the sun, it gave me chills.
Is it just me, or do the stellar bodies represent their time together?
Absolutely. The time they have together is fleeting. I think this is where... Anyway, I think the moment gets lost when the Zorgots deploy their...
I don't get why the robot dog didn't warn them. I thought it could talk.
Not until number 19, the minefields of the reticulates. It's a whole thing.
Got it. So, what's the idea with Crash's promise?
What about it?
When Crash apprehends Glaxogorp, they have a tense conversation in the back of the flypod. Crash says there's a way the Zorgots can leave the moon with everything they want, but the princess... Then Crash vows that no queen of royal blood shall ever rule Deimos.
Glaxocorp agrees because all Zorgots know Crash never lies.
Isn't that the point? Crash cares so deeply for the princess that... And how does that tie into the Hydro gunfight?
Really? You don't see it?
I do.
They're shapeshifters.
Who?
Crash and Glaxogorp.
No.
Yep.
But then, when do they...
The Hydro gunfight. Crash gets hit in the helmet and goes down. And what happens whenever Crash is unconscious?
The helmet changes color. Turns bronze like the suit.
Right. Then Glaxogorp pulls up on the rocket sled and takes Crash and the princess into custody. That's when they make the switch. Crash and Glaxogorp change form, but...
That rocket sled had a bunch of places to hide a princess.
Ah, but the next time you see the sled, Glaxogorp passes it off. Their plan required her to be in Crash. So we get to the Deimos Council meeting. The princess refuses the throne and declares her love for... When they embrace, the false princess deactivates the Magnaman, but Crash nabs the Star Scepter from the fake princess.
So, if that's the actual princess, she escapes. But who is the false princess?
That's a shape-shifted Glaxogorp. Without the Star Scepter, Deimos can't crown their queen.
Right. She never wanted it, and the Zorgots definitely don't want it. Glaxogorp, posing as the princess, can steer Deimos away from war.
And when the fake Glaxogorp vows the Star Scepter shall be restored to the princess, that's actually Crash.
So Crash made two vows and broke neither of them. The cliffhanger with Glaxogorp chasing Crash's ship is actually Crash returning to the princess so they can escape Deimos.
You got it. They reveal the switcheroo at the beginning of number 6, Attack of the Intergalactic Space Weasels.
Clever. I like it more now. And that's where we'll call it for tonight.
So, Logan, why did you pick this book?
My book was the best.
You have only been to 2...
Yeah, but you know I'm right.
I almost wish this book was a comic. I would have liked to see them.
You did not mention a book for next time.
Yeah, with everything going on, I'm gonna put book club.
I hope we come back.
Same here. Books are a gourmet...
Well, who else would you
There's a lawyer who got me out of a bad situation a few... As long as the books we read have Braille... Well, I'm glad you joined me for all of this. Maybe next time the world is ending.
A sparring club?
You saw right through. You leaving?
Yeah.
Later then.
Before you turn in for the...
What is this about the god...
The hilt. It looks a lot like the metal you...
Or Chelcom? How can that be?
I'm not sure it is. Strange should examine it. Because if it is, the god killer might be putting an end to all...
Is that not what we all want?
There's only 2.5 members of the Blood left in all... when we defeat her.
I know this is hard, Sarah. But life was...
I'm just sorry that the burden keeps falling to you. You must kill your own mother.
It is just my destiny.
A tragic destiny.
Tragic for me, but a happily ever after...
I fear sometimes I raised you to be...
You raised me to fight for the greater...
Perhaps we shouldn't get ahead of ourselves. We're not even sure the handle of that blade is made.
Strange will find out.
Make sure he does.
What's troubling you, Sarah?
The hilt of the god killer. It looks familiar.
What do you mean?
I don't know how to say this, but it looks like it's made of the same material as Hunter's collar.
When I woke up this morning, the Red Skull was the furthest thing from my mind.
In my experience, the grave is but a way station.
Every time I think I've got my mind wrapped around this conflict...
Finding that artifact beneath Mount...
Here's hoping Strange can figure out what exactly this god killer is. If the Red Skull had it...
Earlier, you mentioned the Red...
Like a fly to a rotting carcass. How much do you know about...
I did not realize there was a...
I'll just sum it up. Red Skull was a man whose ambition knew no limits.
A very dangerous man.
And we're all safer that he's no longer among the living.
There are plenty of people...
There will always be pretenders to the throne. But luck...
I wonder how the Red Skull came to share...
Oh, I'm sure he tried to find your mother to help him.
My mother never would have allowed him to share.
Well, I don't think he got that blade just to put it under glass.
He planned to use it all right.
Now we just need to figure out why Cross... Whatever the Red Skull wanted with that weapon, it wasn't good. I know you.
The occult emanations coming from this god killer are...
When I gripped it, I saw a face.
Yes, I suspected as much. The darkness This is more than just an artifact. But whatever it is could represent...
And perhaps we should not study it anymore. Maybe we should find another...
I admire your sense of protection.
Power like this will never allow itself to be tossed away.
I think the safest option is to keep it here in the fort. I don't think anyone should handle it until...
Very well. And how...
Well, I think the world will be ending soon, so... I need to consult my grimoires. Check back with me when you can.
Well, as a matter of fact, I do have some Hulkbuster armor back in one of my warehouses, but I gotta stop it.
I did not think church was your style, Daywalker.
Actually, it's Eric. Eric Brooks from Harlem.
I do not have any other name. It is just...
Really? I thought you'd have some old formal sounding.
Afraid not. I was born a weapon, and I'm guessing that is why Caretaker chose to just call me Hunter. She did not want to...
Well, Sarah isn't exactly... Can't say my mentor was much better. He was hard on me too.
You had a mentor?
I wasn't born this cool. Someone had to... His name was Jamal Afar. He gave me the name Blade. He used to take me to church on Sundays when I was a kid. Taught me right from wrong.
Well, if it means anything to you, he did a fine job teaching you morality.
Sometimes I think the difference between taking the high road and slumming it in the gutter. He could have killed me, you know. And he would have been within his rights to put me... Jamal was the first person to look past the fangs and see my humanity. Trained me to control my... I guess what I'm saying is, you deserve that same benefit of doubt.
I would like to extend the same sentiment to you.
I don't need it. But I'll take... It's good to have someone keep you...
What happened to this Jamal Afari?
No, I killed him.
Why? What happened?
He asked too many questions. Just kidding. You keep showing me I can trust you, but for now, I just want to let you know you're not just half bad, and that's good.
I've squared off against Hulk. Did I ever tell you about the time Hulk...
This sounds like a story I can...
I was in the path of a Category 5 Hulk. Big Green pulled me apart like it was Wing Night at his favorite...
Well, that's...
Then Hulk threw my legs 4 miles away from the rest of me.
What?
Up a snow-covered mountain. Had to claw my way to him.
How did you survive?
That lovely, forceful bisection put my healing factor to the test. Had to find my legs by their scent. My scent.
As long as Lilith controls the Hulk, we...
Yep, and we're sorely lacking in the...
I volunteer you, Wolverine.
We all know what's gonna happen, Hunter. Doesn't mean I gotta be eager about... Well, no matter what, we are sore... Anytime someone wants my opinion, it means...
Remind me not to brainstorm with you.
Makes sense. I'm more of a... Anyway, glad you enjoyed our little... We'll meet again if we survive him next...
After seeing Banner's soul twisted under Lilith's control, he mistrusts the green brute because deep in... Another thing he and I haven't...
There is still hope for Banner.
Yes, there is a... But do you think it's possible I'll ever see
You know that was not Banner, right? Same as it was not you, Wanda Mac...
Point taken, Hunter. I owe Bruce the same kindness I've been
You are not alone, Wanda. When the time comes, we will face your demon.
Thank you. That gives me some strength.
Let's see if you're as...
Think Doctor Strange. Let's do this.
just wanted to say I appreciate you leaning on me out there in the field. Associating with me too much can be hazardous.
Hazardous? What do you mean?
I mean Sabretooth. He's killed everyone I've ever been close to. Girlfriends.
I am not too worried about Sabretooth. Seeing as how I died once at the hands of my own...
Sabretooth's a cold-blooded kid.
My mother is a demonic god.
Okay. Nothing scares me much these days. Except getting close to... Because when I get close to someone, bad things tend to happen to... So, I guess what I'm saying is... thank...
Ah, I see.
Good to see you.
Curious.
Oh, you are gonna love this. Welcome to Tony's Scary Demon Cave. I'm Tony, and how may I assist you today? Sometimes, I even impress myself.
Farewell.
This is definitely the coziest war room I've ever been in. Quiet, too. Now we're getting somewhere. Stay out of trouble.
We've located a Hydra agent with an unusually high gamma signature, probably from working in close proximity to their recent experiments. If we can capture that agent, we might gain some insight into Hydra's plans.
As they say, no problem. Hail that!
Let me show you just what this battle requires.
before they can regain their bearings. Excellent work. But I doubt Hydra will let you walk off with their agents so easily. Stay alert. We need to take care of the rest of these thugs. Don't hold back.
Follow my
Hydra Immortalis!
Are you being clever?
I am still the prize.
There are worse things than death, and I can make them happen for you. This will happen. You're just lucky we aren't allowed to take your life. Don't waste any of my time. You're making me angry.
Good time to shine!
A change of mind?
Let's give it a go. A gift from ancient traditions.
Just what I needed. Leave some for the rest of us.
remarkable how well Hydra manages to attract new recruits despite decades of ineptitude. Even the Mother of Demons is forced to rely upon hired hands occasionally. On attacking me. We've lost one of ours. And power with just a tinge of fascism. Hydra will never change.
A chance at revenge.
By your side. Light will carry you onward. Let us see if they have an answer for this.
A moment of preparation. You've been deceived by Lilith, and it may very well be.
So it's
won't end well for you.
Whatever works for you. it done.
You're in trouble now.
I have not lost interest. I will make this quick.
This could prove powerful.
The advantage is mine. They will know our power.
We make an excellent team.
As they say, it gets the job done.
I may require some assistance here.
Looks like you've got the agent in custody. Better clear out before Hydra sends a search party.
What if she's not ready? We ask for too much of her sometimes.
I don't want to make her do anything she's not ready for either. But we all know she's the only one who can face him.
Is there anyone else here who has the power to do it? Nico, you're a badass blood witch. What about you?
I might not be packing as much firepower in the magic department as we're gonna need. Hate to say it, but she is more powerful than me. Like, way more powerful. Plus, she knows what we're dealing with firsthand. It's gotta be her.
What if she doesn't want to? We shouldn't make her.
Then one of us needs to convince her.
I'll speak to her. When the time is right.
If you think she's up to it.
We will see.
So, is it settled? Meeting over?
Yes, Robbie, you're excused. You can go back to playing video games.
Rad! Because I'm about this close to finally leveling up.
Bet you cannot do it before Chthon eats your controller.
Oh, you know what, Magic? You're on. Yo, it's good to see you.
What shall we chat about? You really aren't what I expected.
How so?
Agatha and Caretaker told so many stories. The idea of you was nearly beyond imagining.
Everyone tells me that. I think they oversold.
If so, it wasn't by much. It shouldn't be this easy. I always pictured a gulf between us.
The other Midnight Suns only had good things to say about
I'm sorry it was under such negative
the real you. I do not hold Lilith's control against you.
This is nice. It feels better than...
No. It is exactly what
And...
a chance.
Crap. What's up, Hunter?
Even a sorceress...
Practice makes perfect. Not everyone wants my advice, but they're gonna get it either way.
Hydra won't want to tussle with me now.
We need any advantage we can get.
This will make a difference.
Don't stress it too much. There's no wrong answers here.
Let's see him try to handle me now.
Awesome! Can't wait to see how this...
No pain, no...
A successful collaboration.
We are finally getting some decent tech down here. Hey, Hunter. I'll make something great out of this. Sometimes, I even impress myself. See ya, Hunter.
Status report on the evac.
Hulk tore out the bridges. Roads are gone. No evac happening.
We'll get you additional air support. We can fly people out.
That's a negative. Our orders have changed. We're taking a more aggressive stance to secure the country.
Secure? You mean you're taking on the Hulk?
Roger that. Our squad is moving into position now.
No, I told Fury not to launch an assault on Hulk. They're gonna get slaughtered. Listen, Agent, whatever, this is Tony Stark. You have to call off your assault immediately.
The dark forces within Banner are only growing stronger with time. Those men are doomed.
We're now in attack position. We just don't have a visual on the target. Laying down a perimeter.
I'm telling you, get out of there!
Wait, there's movement above. It's Hulk! Oh God, no!
Fury is moving Aunt May and MJ to a safe location.
I hate it when people don't listen to me. I hate it even more when people don't listen to me and good people die.
I assume you were speaking...
I warned him, Hunter, multiple times. This isn't the Hulk they're used to. Did he listen? No. Did he think he knew better than me? Of course he did.
Do you know how you were going to handle...
Sure. We figure out a way to avoid getting smashed into paste long enough for you to save. If that fails, we shoot him off into outer space. But I think everyone's done...
You still have good ideas.
Thanks. They say you're only as good as the last time you saved the world. If that's the case, then I've still got a lot... Maybe I should call Reed and see if he's got any bright ideas. Or Xavier. Or even Namor.
The Hulk is more deadly than he...
Believe me, I know. Because more than anything, I just want my...
What is this, an old-timey dance?
So this is how it ends. My sister consumes all Transia with demonic energy on my watch.
On all our watch.
Wait, we aren't just gonna let that happen, right?
We have the Skull's God-Killer.
Which may offer some hope against Lilith, but unfortunately, there are other factors at play.
Some not-so-jolly green factors.
I doubt the Hulk will ever let us get within striking distance of my mother again.
Or Chthon's temple.
Hey, I could try fastballing every Stark satellite in the sky at him. Worked once before. Sorta.
Why look to the heavens?
Showtime.
When the answer is right in front of you. Nice entrance.
Indeed.
Hey, it's the Ghost Lady!
Agatha.
Are you? Is this? What the hell is going on here right now?
Shh, she's about to get to the good part. The most powerful creature on Earth isn't on Mount Wondergore. She's the witch of Wondergore. And it's time she went home.
Going back home again. I thought this was supposed to feel warm.
Unfortunately, your old home has got some...
Once we take the Hulk out of the equation, there's nothing to stop us from knocking Chthon's temple.
All that time you spent practicing, hour after hour, trying to control your powers. Well, dear, I think you're finally ready to screw it all and let go! home. Surrender your pain to me, and I will make you whole once more.
My pain? Yes. Mother. You can have it all!
The only way to stop this is to get Lilith out of that out of Dr. Banner's head.
That's not going to be easy.
I have done it before. I can do it again.
Mother is here to stay, and I couldn't be more pleased. Protects me.
You've been practicing, haven't you?
Return the favor when I can.
Let's do it. This should help a little.
Chosen me to finish this. You will. She will.
Enough insolence.
That wasn't very nice. Doesn't have to be this way, Banner. Don't listen to her voice. You have to fight it.
Why wouldn't I listen to Mother? Look at what she's done for me.
Lilith will extract a price for everything she has given you. She does nothing out of charity.
Should be useful.
Don't mind if I do. This should be good.
That'll work.
Mother has given me the greatest of gifts. Look to the sky!
Someone feel a breeze.
Time to go!
My servants join the fray. There can be no resistance.
Trapped!
Haven't lost interest in me. Here we go. Precisely what I needed.
You left me no choice. Next time, don't mess with a witch.
Let's try this.
You know what happens when I get angry.
You're in trouble now.
She doesn't ask much in return, only an end to your meddling. Mother will have mine.
No more wasted time.
this up forever. He'll just keep getting stronger.
You just need enough time to purge Lilith's corrupting influence on his mind.
This is not something to be done in haste.
It was a good try.
Fail like you. Mother does not forgive failure.
You will still live for this fight.
Mother feels their loss. It's too late to run now.
Just what I needed.
Mother will wait no longer. Her wrath. No more running.
I don't think we're done just yet.
Still they persist. Thank me later.
Your suffering will That will not be. I will make you regret that. You will pay the greatest price.
Chaos unleashed. They haven't lost interest.
Yes. Come to me, child.
Thought that through.
Let us take them down together.
They didn't see that coming.
No corruption, wrong.
have consequences. I'm glad that doesn't happen too often.
This shouldn't take long.
I will make you regret that.
This shouldn't take long. Oh, that looks good. This should be good.
That's an interesting technique.
Here we go. They won't know what hit him.
No mercy for the servants of Lilith.
You're making a mistake. Our so-called friendship is at an end. She will see it. This is the
Still keeping their eyes on me. Fear the Scarlet Witch.
I won't forget this.
Getting it done any way we know how. Ought to improve the odds. That'll work.
You only make me stronger. Her fire burns inside me. Souls for my as Mother commanded.
Okay, you got me.
They are being reinforced. Have not shaken their confidence. You had your chance to escape. Your mother abandons you. What's this happened?
Sure, just keep throwing bodies at the problem.
They're set on coming after me.
Mother will always shield me.
The strength of chaos energy.
Mother protects me. You will see.
We must help them.
Another round of warm bodies coming in. Systems are failing.
Help.
My lawyers tell me I'm not liable for any evil-related injuries.
This must now.
I am not myself.
Oh, I thought we were finished. Are we holding out for the Hail Mary here? Sure, why not?
I won't forget this.
Let's do it. And still reigning World Heavyweight Champion, Iron Man. I'm saving my energy. What'd you expect?
You left me no choice. That was a little too close for comfort.
We will move as one.
We make a great team. They called in some friends. Why are they all still looking at me? You're not going to like this. Don't feel bad. You're not ready for me yet. Reality is only an illusion. I'm hoping you'll learn from this, but I know you won't.
All systems nominal.
This will not go well for you. No one escapes.
Can't stop me that easily.
She goes
I had hoped to avoid ever fighting the Hulk. Has anyone... You're getting pretty good at that.
Let's do it. This should help a little. Get it done any way we know how. Precisely what I needed.
Some for the rest of us.
Is he?
Any moment!
Ignite.
just
What is it you said, Agatha? Screw it! Ego sum tenebris et veniut in domum suum iubet dominus. Ego sum tenebris domum domini preceptor.
okay?
I will be.
So will he.
You can't use your spider sense, that's not fair. Nope, I'm just better than you.
It has been a long day, so if you are going to
On the contrary, I've come here. We needed that win. We needed it. I want you to know, no matter what happens, you put my sister in her place and saved an event.
I am just relieved that we were able to uncorrupt Ban.
It's a wonder he's even alive. It must have been quite an encounter. I can see it in your collar.
I do not want you to...
Well, that's not happening.
Have faith it will hold.
This isn't the time for faith. It's about to crack in too, and there's not... The collar you wear around your neck is irreplaceable. It took all my ancestral power. Every last drop. There is nothing. So in case you were ever wondering why I'm not Super Sarah, now you know. I gave up all my power.
Sarah, I did not... Your sacrifice... I do not have words...
You can repay me by doing everything in your power to prevent...
You have my word. Even if I have to use chewing gum and a paperclip, this...
Not sure if that's making me feel any better, but... I should consult with Agatha in the library. I suggest you check in on Banner. I have no doubt he'd want to meet... Oh, and Hunter, good job too.
All right, all right. I'd like to make a toast. To Wanda, who not only put Lilith back in her place, but brought back our friend Dr. Banner.
More like mopped the floor with him.
I know I speak for the rest of the Avengers when I say thank you. We couldn't save the world without you.
To Wanda! To Wanda!
To Wanda. And the next generation of heroes who so graciously hosted us, the Midnight Suns. There's hope for the future as long as people like you are fighting for it.
Aw, Steve.
It just now struck me how relieved I am that Bruce is back here with us.
Are you going to be okay?
Me? I'm feeling better than I have. Listen, we've all faced our share of defeats and setbacks lately. But right now, I want to let you know how proud I am to...
That feeling goes both ways, Cap. You're...
Aw, hey. You're gonna make me...
It appears that when you feel your feeling...
I could go on, but I probably shouldn't.
And not enough hands to do...
At least we gained a couple more. Hands, that is.
Hey, Hunter!
Come on, let's toast.
Didn't you just have one?
Yeah, but not with you.
What should we toast to?
I don't know. There's so much to be happy about right now.
How about a toast to the...
Right. Let's drink to the guy who treated me like...
No, Wanda. I want to drink... You not only vanquished the Hulk, but you broke the spell.
I did really kick his ass.
And I am sure he is grateful to you for it. Just as...
Fine. Let's drink to the Hulk being back with his... May he never go bad, Banner.
So, how did it feel to face Lilith again?
I won't lie,
But you did.
Yeah, Feels kind of surreal. You know who I wish was here right now?
Who?
My dad and brother. I wonder what they would say if they saw me now.
If I were to guess, they would not care about your power, or...
Then they would be in for a major disappointment.
You seem in good spirits.
I am, for the moment. I am far, far from the perky, well-adjusted sitcom housewife with the 2.5 kids and...
Those women were happy, trapped behind a white picket fence? That sounds like...
Okay, I can see. They represented everything happy. Sometimes I feel like I've been cast as too many different characters in my life. Am I Wanda Maximoff? Because...
Well, if it matters to you, I think the most important role in life you can play...
I need to figure out who this Wanda is first.
You will have time for that. I mean, you will...
Ew, he's planning on eating time, too? I heard he...
He wants to devour everything and redecorate the universe with his...
Then we've definitely... It's been great knocking back a few, but I should probably... Fighting your mom really... Besides, I think Nico wants...
Get some rest tonight.
You too, Hunter. I'm going to
Oh my god.
Having celebratory drink.
Where is Nico? And what have you done with her?
She was too emo and gothy, so I traded her in for a
cheerleader?
Oh, calm down. I'm not cheering for a high school. You two knocked Lilith on her ass and managed... You both freaking killed it. Told you everything would get better once Wanda was...
The odds do seem to be...
Yeah, for the first time in a long time.
I still never thought I would live to...
It's just... We're actually starting to feel like maybe a somewhat dysfunctional family with a...
Seeing you become closer to your event, you have become more positive.
Not... Remember, the words family?
Well, here's to this...
Ha, here's... Okay, I've given you enough of my attention and she did good to...
She did. Good talking to you, Nico.
You too, Hunter. Pat yourself on the...
I've been making excuses to people for years, trying to reconcile the great things I've done, but this time I have no excuses.
Well, look who's poking around Santa's workshop. Don't mind us. We just wanted to make sure you were getting cozy at your new haunted home away from home.
I guess this is where the yelling starts.
Nobody wants to play the blame game.
Correct. We are here to welcome you back, Bruce, not to yell at you.
Yeah, and to figure out what we need to do if we're going to face Lilith.
Hopefully Bruce has some first-hand knowledge that could help us.
Wanda,
There's no need for apologies. You're back now. You're home.
That's right, feel the feels later. Right now, it looks like Bruce could use a little help.
All I have are ideas right now. Lots of ideas. And no clue how to get started.
Uh-oh. Doc, know what this means?
Could this really be?
Oh, you know it. Time to pull an old-fashioned Avengers all-nighter.
I haven't had one of those since we had to brainstorm ways to smash Ultron sentries a few years back.
I remember that. Good times.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get to work.
Okay, I am officially breaking ground on a Stark Arcana and Magic R&D division, and I would like Wanda to head it up. Benefits, perks, anything she needs.
I take it you've talked...
I have...
How do you think he's readjusted?
I did not know Bruce that well before he fell.
Yes, but is he...
In time, I am sure...
I still can't believe you and Wanda. As I said before, we have the Hulk back. It seems the tables have finally...
Let us not make the mistake. We might think the tables have turned, but in reality...
I tend to agree, but I'm giving... well, she's been reminding me that it's okay to enjoy... I suggest you...
goddess disagrees. The goddess must be busy. Who is a good kitty? Must not be her purview. She does not see it happening. The gods are fickle. The goddess disagrees. I needed that. Relaxing. This is which sign? Perhaps a witch from the Salem Coven made this. The goddess must be busy. She does not see it happening. Must not be her purview. Intriguing. Ah, I see. Gods are fickle. Curious. The gods are fickle. What is this? Interesting. Fascinating.
Next time, how about we do this on the actual moon?
We could, but you might need to hold your breath.
You could hold it for me.
Hi, Hunter.
We were privately discussing strategy. Emphasis on the privately.
Not the strangest coupling I have witnessed.
This is not exactly what it looks like.
Or maybe it is. Hunter, I'm saying this as a friend. Get lost.
Hunter, if you don't get out of here now, I'm gonna stake you.
Leaving?
I like you, Hunter. Don't make me add you.
Get my stakes.
That is something. Ah, I see.
Go away.
Go away.
I suspect you could turn anything deadly.
It's been a long time since I've heard such nice things about me.
What is this? Does not seem right to intrude in their space.
Hunter, hello. Feeling well today, dear?
Wanda channeling all her power to stop demon health.
We've got reports coming in from multiple countries on multiple continents. This crisis truly is worldwide in scope.
Finally figured that out, did you?
No word yet from the White House on the cause of the green sky. Many sources are indicating it may be connected in some way to the Hulk.
It's green.
And I thought the smog in LA was bad.
Yeah, I don't think we should be breathing this air.
It's gamma radiation. It's fine to breathe, as far as I know.
Yes, but it gives the sky quite a beautiful tinge of color, doesn't it?
Like the sky before a storm.
Anyone want to tell me what I'm looking at?
The storm is almost here.
And so is the midnight sun.
The prophecy is almost complete.
Chthon is making his way into our dimension.
Not if I have anything to do with it.
Let's go inside. We have work to do.
Ready to work?
Hunter, we should,
Is that an accusation?
Of course not. I am grateful. I was so focused on understanding what was happening with the Hulk. That obsession was how I stumbled. Well, doesn't even matter. I made a choice, and the world...
I understand you.
That's different. Early in life, you were infused with a power greater than you could control.
From what little I know of your past, you...
That's different again. I'm old enough to know better. If I'm truly the fourth smartest person...
Dr. Banner, we all make destructive choices. What matters...
I can see why I can still sense her, you know. Even though you...
How?
My irradiation keeps me attuned to her thoughts and feelings. Not all of them, but enough. At this...
Does the link go both ways?
The Abbey is open to her, Hunter.
It cannot be possible.
When Wanda chased you and the others through Limbo, she pierced the Abbey's barrier.
If she has known that long...
Haven't you figured it out? She doesn't want to win.
That is impossible.
It's the only explanation. There were so many times she could have killed you all. Whatever her plans entail, they involve more of a...
Dr. Ben.
Please, call me Bruce.
Bruce, in all the time I have known...
Not at all.
May I ask you...
Of course.
When did you first transfer...
Years ago. I worked on a device based on Howard Stark's original gamma accelerator. Instead, it unleashed a green-skinned manifestation of rage from within me. To lose control like that, it still terrifies me. Yet, when I become angry...
Are you and the Hulk different people?
I've heard contradictory conjecture from hundreds of experts. You see, At this point, I think of the Hulk as a different person. Yet I also take full responsibility for his act. I'm supposed to be the responsible one. In a way, I'm his keeper. He doesn't really...
Does the Hulk have...
He finds her...
The Hulk has the...
Yes, but he remembers she tried to hurt his friends. And for the Hulk...
I had questioned...
Go ahead.
What led the Hulk...
The way Tony tells it? They spend so much time stopping the Hulk from destroying cities. But really, they need Bruce Banner. Yes, the Hulk is good to have around when Ultron attacks.
And what is that?
I plan ahead. develop contingencies and worst-case scenarios, solve it. Well, I was.
What do you think of your fellow?
Before all this, the Hulk and I respect Steve. Carol and I don't see eye to eye about where the Avengers should focus our efforts. Still, we're friends outside of work. Plus, she knows how to... And Thor, I always appreciate his crass charm. The Hulk likes him because he doesn't need...
What about Tony?
Ah, Tony. He knows full well the Hulk can reduce him to a fine salsa mist. But we both respect him for that. He treats us like any other person. He knows what we are.
Will the Avengers forgive?
Usually I wake up to discover what terrible damage the Hulk has caused. This... it's a very different situation. I don't know if they should.
But...
it's possible. But if so...
Thanks.
Thank you, Hunter. I'm glad it was here.
Hunter, we need to talk in the forge immediately.
S.H.I.E.L.D. saying the green skies are just a normal atmospheric event?
This is not an Avengers-level threat.
I don't remember being consulted on that decision. Do you, Steve? After this, I am so done with clandestine quasi-government organizations.
Cover up or not, we have to present a united front and follow Fury's play.
Yeah, hard pass. We gotta tell the world the truth, or we lose the trust of anyone with a camera or access to social media, which, last I checked, is the population of Earth.
Woof. I've been there. Nobody cares about the truth. Nobody believes a primordial god is about to wake up and devour the universe.
We believe it.
Because you've seen it, Rogers. But I remember calling the Avengers hotline with the same story and getting nowhere. Everyone laughed at me. Well, not everyone. I still haven't heard back from Cloak and Dagger. This is no time to quibble over PR statements and cover-ups.
Nico's right. We can contradict S.H.I.E.L.D. and tell the truth, but most people aren't going to buy it.
Save the damage control spin for after we banish Chthon. If we banish Chthon.
I'm at a loss, Wanda. Hydra is everywhere right now.
And it was glowing this way when you walked in here?
Yes, it's like something flipped it on. As if it's preparing for the midnight sun.
I think that's precisely what it's doing.
It knows its owner is coming back to pick it up, and it wants to look good.
Yes, that's an excellent way to put it.
I know a thing or two about magic artifacts, especially if they're swords.
So I have observed. Perhaps when we take a breather, you can explain to me exactly how your portal spell works. It appears to be quite effective.
You want to talk shop? You got it. But watch yourself. I might end up becoming the Sorcerer Supreme one of these days.
I don't feel threatened. In fact, nothing would make me happier. Our time has almost... If we're ever going to find out what this god killer...
I know you and Tony, because the
is too grim to...
All right. Then let us find...
Excellent. Please get us started, Hunter.
Welcome to Tony's Scary Demon Cave. I'm Tony, and how may I assist you today? This is some of my best work.
I'm happy to help, Hunter.
What is this, an old... Hey, can I ask a favor? Ah, thanks, Hunter.
So, the Midnight Sun, threatening to end the lives of...
And Chthon is threatening to consume the whole...
Yes, I know. But as Wanda so compassionately it's my strong opinion we should save as many...
I agree. Life is...
I thought you...
Hydra's everywhere.
That's up to you. But I do want you to bring Banner.
Ever since I learned of the Hulk's existence, I've dreamed...
Well, I will leave the final decision to you. Oh, and Hunter, happy hunt. Don't just stand there. There are lives out there that need saving.
Hydra has been running some kind of field tests in the area, and that device is the key. They would rather destroy it than let us get our hands on it, so it must be important. Those soldiers are targeting the device. Do whatever it takes to stop them.
Now for something real special. Attach to that face. Still want a piece?
More of them are joining the fight.
Hulk is still waiting! No more waiting!
Whatever gets the job done.
Incoming Hydra. You know what to do.
Behold the light's gift!
Thanks.
Time has come. You had your chance to escape. You were too weak for this fight.
Good one.
How long have you been waiting to do that?
More coming.
You're set on coming after me.
Sight set on home.
It's time.
Hulk never seen that before.
Don't move like that once. What are you waiting for?
You aren't good enough for me. Say goodbye.
Looks like we've acquired some new hardware courtesy of Hydra. Good work.
Anyone down for a last movie before the end of the world?
Yes. Let me log into Piotr's WatchMax Plus account.
We did this at Xavier's once. Had Ride of the Valkyries stuck in my head for a week. It was fine till the Sentinels attacked. Then it was cool.
Why do all the talking kitten cartoons have 5 hearts?
Oh, Piotr, you big softy.
Okay, the movie we're watching tonight is none other than Summer Camp Tango.
Me and Maria rehearsed every move in this film.
Yeah, my cousins forced me to watch it every summer, so I'm very much into this idea.
Bunazua.
Hunter, wanna watch a bad 80?
Entertainment on the eve.
Yay, for fun! Ileana keeps the limbo fully stocked, so we're quiet, quiet. Here we go.
Clint and Natasha always referenced the slobs against the snobs. Never understood what it meant.
Until recently, it could have been the Midnight Suns against the Avengers.
That makes Tony the snob.
And Nico is definitely the slob.
I'll own it.
Do not apply logic to a crappy 80s movie.
Hey, I didn't say anything about the shape-shifting aliens' plan to judge the dance contest. I just want to know how the slobs plan to push that much chili through the sprinkler system.
With enough pressure, you can push chili through anything. Don't ask me how I know that.
Ugh, of course the head counselor is a Russian spy.
Yup, it's an 80s movie.
How much did Soviet Russia care about teen hijinks?
More than you think.
Now that's a dance contest.
Okay, I see the appeal.
Ah, it's magical.
Magic is the one thing this movie didn't have.
But you liked it anyway because it is heartwarming pablum.
Maybe.
The God Killer has been...
You mean besides the glowing?
Yes, besides the glowing. I've noticed whenever you're in its presence, the artifact begins to almost pulsate, like... What do you make of that?
If the God Killer is responding to me, then maybe I...
Perhaps this is another part of the prophecy. Because the rest...
Is it still safe for me to...
I suspect you're the only one of us who can. I don't think the God...
I will just pray that...
Been one hell of a wild ride, hasn't it, Hunter?
It is about to get wild.
You know, when I graduated MIT summa cum laude, I knew I was... But if you told me I would one day trade in my state-of-the-art Avengers lab for a demon-powered forge in a haunted abbey, and my Nobel Prize-winning staff of scientists for Dr. Spooky and the Jolly Green Giant...
It is only a matter of time until...
You know, I have been considering learning more about the... Besides, Babs, the adorable Babylonian demon who lives in the furnace, has been teaching me this...
Incantation.
Well, it's ancient Babylonian, but it roughly translates to...
Wait, let me get this straight. The demon in the forge has been whispering...
Oh yeah, all the time. On repeat.
Tony? Should...
Well, just keep your door locked at night and you'll be fine. Gotcha!
Oh, so you think you...
Oh, I'm a pro at
If you ignore the sense of demonic gloom lurking in the flames, it's almost like we're back.
You seem quite occupied here.
It's good. It's really good, actually. If I can...
Do not be afraid to rely on your friends. They can support you when you feel uneasy.
I'm doing exactly that. In this forge, with the scientific instruments laid out before me, I hope I can hold on to that for as long as I can. It turns out all I needed was to get my hands on a decent set of mass spectrometers. And to be reunited with those two. I miss them. I don't want them to hear. Their egos are big enough already.
I will leave you to finish whatever it is you are working on here.
What's up, Big H?
Hunter.
I haven't... You recognize this?
This...
Your mother.
Yes.
And gave up your own life. You made so many sacrifices to put Lilith to rest.
I am not I fear no death, Agatha. How can I, when I know you will be waiting there for me on the other side?
And I will be, if it comes down to that. But I don't think it will.
Why would it be any different this time?
Because everything is different now. You won't be facing Lilith alone this time. You have friends who will fight by your side.
I did not have friends in my last life.
I'm glad you got to live again to make them. The friends you made here won't let you die this time.
You cannot assure that.
No, not for sure. But I like your chances. You should speak to Sarah while you're here. She loves you like her own child, you know. We both do. I see you've spoken to Agatha.
I have.
I couldn't help but overhear some of your conversation. She's right, you know. Things are different this time. I won't make the same mistake I did last time by sending you into battle against my sister alone. I tried my best to prepare you then. But now I understand how I failed you. I isolated you, trained you to become what I wanted you to be. And I lost you because of it.
You did what you thought was right. What you thought I needed to do to survive.
But you didn't. You didn't survive. You died alone. All because I made you believe you were no more than a weapon. But you're more than that. More than the hunter. You're the only child I had. Ever will have. Just promise me, I won't lose you again.
You need to know this. I always thought of you as my real mother.
I love you too. God, I don't think I've been this emotional in years. Well, I ought to let you get back to your night. There's an abbey full of people who are waiting for you. Best to get to them before it gets too late.
Good night, Sarah.
I'll see you in the morning.
The goddess must be busy.
I know you have a lot on your mind, dear.
Do you know why the sky has changed its hue to... That's what it looks like when the veil between two dimensions, almost like a sunset. The sun is about to go down on Hunter. I'm scared. I don't want to face him.
You are not scared. You are...
You think me insincere? After all I have...
All you have done for me is...
That's not true. I sold my soul...
You what?
It's the truth, Sarah and Agatha. They wanted you to hate me.
More lies.
They would.
Why would you sacrifice your soul
Because you would have died if I didn't. A human and a member of the blood never had... You were the first. You were so... I was told you weren't going to... So? I made a deal. Your life. I gave up everything for you. Why can't you stand by my side?
You know I cannot betray those who have...
I thought you might. I just want you to know that when you...
Do me no favors.
Why won't you accept how much I love...
If you truly love me, end this.
Child, the world is already...
Not yet. You cannot stop us, Mother. The tower bells are ringing.
This is why everyone laughs at the same time.
Please tell me it's not another amulet. I've crossed paths with this artifact once. I have always found that...
Ooh, new coil. Let's get to work. Sometimes, I even impress myself. See ya, Hunter.
During my last meditation session, my thoughts turned to you. I steered Earth's mightiest heroes through esoteric cataclysm. With the loss of the sanctum, is it possible that
All your experience makes you a stable voice and...
Yes, I held the fate of many in my hands. The Avengers fear I am so fragile that a single misplaced...
Leaders cannot always see the path ahead, and I still follow you.
1 out of 3 isn't bad. None of us wields control, we can only... My ego relished being the sole calm eye in the midst of unholy tempests. Now, perhaps you remind me of the Ancient One. Or perhaps I must learn...
What are you doing out here?
Was feeling nostalgic, and this is where it all started, you know? Where Agatha decided to take me under her...
Agatha must have believed...
How do you know? You weren't even here.
Dead, I know. But I knew Agatha, and if she took you on as her protege, it...
She made me feel like she did. She always believed in you, you know. There was a lot of pressure to live up to your
Wanda, what was...
I'm not so sure you want to know. Or I wanted to...
There is no reason to... I am on your...
Okay. Agatha thought I could prevent them.
She said...
I think she...
Wait. Do you mean to say she was
Basically.
You know, I think you...
Oh, come on. No.
Except for you, maybe.
Well, luckily for us all, my girl Nico resurrected you. So it's not... And believe me, Hunter, I would have... I haven't even been able to trust myself enough, even knowing Agatha.
She does forgive, and wants nothing more...
Yeah, I guess I do. It's just... I still have a lot of guilt.
Wanda, you should never be... Let me help you work through your fears.
You would do that for me?
When I am done with you, Wanda, your knowledge of...
All right, deal. Just don't say I didn't...
Try not.
No pain, no gain. I think we've got something for everyone.
Just give me a target.
Can't wait to see how this goes down.
The Chaos Magic's power grows.
Hydra won't want to tussle with me now.
Bells again after all this time. As hard as Sarah tried to keep you out of the tower, you always found your way back in, just in time.
Hydra's mystics are trying to open one of those rifts. It probably goes without saying, but we can't have them summoning abominations from the other side.
Aw, you brought your friends to help.
No mercy for the servants of Lilith. Hail that!
That armor must be stronger than it looks. Otherwise, you're in trouble.
That's one mystic out.
Here we go.
Now that was something.
We've knocked another mystic out of the ritual. Almost there.
We cannot be turned back!
Let's try this.
Mother protects us! We will never forsake her.
For victory!
Yeah, that's still not gonna be enough.
Good one! Ooh, I like it!
This one's for you. Going for it.
I am impressed.
far. Here's one trio.
We don't fear death.
This must happen to you all the time.
For the mother!
Find a new line of work.
We will not fall that easily.
I'll handle it! I need a medic here!
I think I need a break.
Weak, even for Hydra.
This one's for you!
We've done it.
Thanks.
It's good to see you and not try.
I like that you don't feel the need to go at it alone, Hunter. Especially out here. I'm glad you're fitting in. We've heard so many stories about you that we didn't really know it.
What did you...
That you were a godlike hero walking the earth single-handed.
I lost my childhood to demon hunting. My greatest...
Hey, none of us would be here if you hadn't done that. Give yourself some... I'm surprised you and Caretaker keep butting heads. She always spoke of you...
Whatever differences we have,
Good. It stresses Robbie out when you two... The Midnight Suns have all dealt with Caretaker when she's prickly. If you ever...
thanks, Nico.
Of course, what are friends for? What is this, an old-timey dance? We still have so many more movies to show you, like 70s grindhouse flicks. I need some friendly advice, and you're pretty okay at both.
I am ready.
Okay, I think that you think that I'm one of those good people, right? Not Marvel America levels, but not too far off.
It is our environment that molds us. It is clear.
Okay, based on that logic, I was raised by... How can you be sure that I'm not...
I know well enough by now, Nico. You charge...
I bet parts of her probably rubbed off on me, or, you know... I don't know, Hunter. I feel like I'm holding myself back. You've been around me enough, and I kinda trust you.
I think that if you want to reach your true potential...
Okay.
Even if your mother is gone...
how does...
Accept her errors that brought you here, but let go of the resentment.
Oh. Huh. Okay.
Feel better?
Not yet, but... See, Hunter, you're so much more than a weapon. You're fun.
Let's see if you're as good as they...
Ready for more?
The Chaos Magic's power grows.
I think we've got something for everyone.
Hydra won't want to tussle with me now.
Constant innovation. That's the stark promise.
I am done with all this mysterious secrecy business, and you have got to get over it too.
What have you got for me, boss?
Then tell them what you know about the God Killer. Right now.
I will, but I need to do it in my own way.
God, you are so frustrating.
Yes, Tony feels the same way. But the forces at work here are not to be trifled with. A single misstep could end things for all of us.
And you continuing to keep what you know a secret could end up with the same result. So think that over. But not for too long. We don't have time.
Tony and I have been researching this god killer as best we can. We've been limited.
I should hope you have found something.
Well, the fact of the matter is, I really need to double-check my findings. There are...
If you are not ready to share information with me, then...
I appreciate your confidence in us. However, I fear the time may never be. I suspected this blade had a connection to Chthon.
I am not sure I like...
I feel unclean even saying these words, but... the god killer wasn't just made...
I'm sorry, this is somehow work...
The ancient texts tell of Chthon's last appearance in our plane when the forces of humanity assembled to drive... That part was lost to the ages. Until now, it has resurfaced...
Incredible.
Part of me feels we should throw it into the forge right now.
If this is truly made of Chthon's being, as you say, then...
That's what I'm afraid of.
I feel drawn to it.
I suspect you're the only one who could do...
I knew it. I knew you were holding back something.
I had intended to consult with Hunter privately before telling the whole team, but yes, now you know.
I suspected it was part of Chthon. You don't normally encounter daggers that immediately make you feel like you want to throw them far out to sea. But if you feel like picking it up, go on.
I can feel the power of it. Rising and falling. Like it is breathing.
I could use something like that as a nightlight.
A weapon like this is not to be trifled with. I think we're very lucky that Red Skull kept it buried away as deep as he did.
What, was he socking it away for a rainy day?
He probably thought he could use it to kill Lilith.
This world's only big enough for one psycho-narcissist tyrant, I guess.
And now it is ours. And let nothing stand in our way.
Of course. Never mind.
Oh, knock it off with the mysterious stuff. Just come out and say what's on your mind.
It's entirely possible Lilith could have an entirely different use for the God Killer. She could use it to complete Chthon.
Well, that changes things.
Hunter, I need you in the war room as soon as possible.
We're almost there, kiddo.
I will let you know when I... Agatha.
What brings you to the line?
In your reading about Chthon, have you come across any...
This is about the God Killer, is...
It is.
You already know what it's made of.
I feel...
Well, the hilt and your collar were...
Yes, but it is the blade that glows when I come...
It... recognize...
Yes, it seemed to...
Curious. I wish I had an explanation. Since Strange learned of the blades more than disturbing... Well, I haven't come across anything specific about the God Killer, or its apparent...
Please continue then. I could use all the hope...
There is reason for both. You see, if Red Skull kept the God Killer as a means of double... According to the texts I've been reading, if that blade really is made from him, the question is, are you sure you're up to taking your mother's life in order to end...
Yes, even if it means sacrificing my...
I hope with all of my soul...
But I must prepare myself for the possibility that it will.
Do not give up hope on yourself. You have made friends here, and I know there are so many reasons.
And that is why I must do everything in my power to fight for them.
If there's one thing I love about you, it deserves to go on beating.
I do not.
Oh, yes, you do. Like you said, you die for them. That's what you, my dear, have the weight of the world on. Perhaps getting some rest.
And you, Agatha? Do spirits...
Not this one. Not until I know.